Hey hockey fans, thanks for joining us here for game 2 of our doubleheader here for the St. Jude Knights 14U team. January 5th, 2020, out here at Addison Ice Arena. This will be a matchup between the St. Jude Knights 14U girls team against the Bruins 14U team. Bruins have yet to hit the ice yet, so we'll give the call out on colors here momentarily. These teams played last night to a stalemate. It was a tie game. Great effort by both sides. We'll look to better that effort here on the Knights side and come out with a victory. Knights are going to have their green uniforms on with white and black. Bruins with their home whites with black and red. Should be a heck of a matchup. These teams play hard every time that they play each other. As I stated last night, a lot of these girls have even played on the same teams before, so they're very familiar, should be very competitive, normally a fairly chippy matchup, and I'm looking forward to it. Happy Sunday, everybody. We'll be back with the opening face-off to start the game. All right, hockey fans, here we go. Getting ready for this matchup. We have 13-minute periods here at the 14U AA level. Looks like we'll have Grant centering the line of Sankey and Ryan, Proctor and Russell starting on the back end. Grant against Vessel on the opening faceoff, controlled by the Bruins. She's going to send it back. Pacino picks it up in her own end. Clears it out to center. Cross ice pass, hits Sukup, steps into the zone. Nice play there by Proctor, staving off that opportunity. Pacino's going to send it in deep. We're going to get a penalty here. We'll see what the call is here momentarily. So it looks like just an offsides call, folks. We'll try this one again. Bruins control off the draw. Mustachio gives it to Pacino. Pacino sends it in, but Proctor's there to send it out. Sankey at center ice. Gets it into Grant, but taken off her stick. Pacino reverses in the near corner. And the Bruins on. She'll look to move out. Hits Vessel, crossing the line. Now across center ice. Little chip play. Picks up speed. Knocked off her stick nicely by Proctor. And Sankey starts the other way, looking to counter. She steps right in the zone. Here's a shot. Stick save, and then covered up with no rebound with 12:07 left to go here in the first period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left, or glove side, of the Bruins netminder. Moray is step in for the Knights. That faceoff's controlled by the Bruins. They look to get it out. O'Donnell holds it in at the point. Bouncing shot. Just went wide. Bruins look to move out. Burns, a little chip play. Can't get it out. Knights hold it. Now Bruins do get out. Cruising into the Knights zone. Number 4 on her stick. Looking for a lane to get it to the center. She has behind the net. That centering pass went across. Now there's a shot. Allardine with the save. She's going to cover up. 79 for the Bruins with a pretty decent shot there. Allardine's strong to the task. Face-off will be in the circle to the left of Allardine, her glove side. Moray's going to step in for the Knights again. Knights whack it up to the half boards. 38 holds it in for the Bruins. They battle now. There's a shot. Deflects wide. Ricochets into the near corner. Halloran's there. She tries to pitchfork it up. Can't. Moray's going to pick up the change. She's going to circle behind her own net. Knocked off her stick. Now O'Donnell will try it. For Shelley, takes a hit to make a play. Clears the zone. You're going to get a penalty here. We'll see what the call is on number 73. Looks like 73 is going off 2 minutes for charging. We'll see where they put this face off. It shouldn't be in the zone, but they're going to put it in the. But they're going to put it in the zone either way. Face off. Controlled by the Bruins. Pacino has it. Here's a shot. Stick save nicely by Allardine. Now the Knights will throw it up. Held in by Pacino at the point. They send it in deep. 77 for the Bruins on the far corner. Picks it up. Russell battles her. She's going to get it to Sankey. A little chip play. Catches Ryan. Ryan crossing center ice. Going to send it almost in, but it's knocked off her stick as they battle for it on the half boards. Now the Bruins look to get it out. Can't. Held in nicely there by Russell at the point. Now the Bruins will go to the other side. Give it a shot. Proctor's there. She tries to put it to center. Sticked away. Grant behind the net. Look to move it to the point, but that's intercepted by 27 of the Bruins. Proctor's going to hold it in at the point. Send it into the far corner. Bruins going to look to get it out, and do. Russell gives chase back in her own end. Makes a play off the boards. Grant's going to pick it up at center ice. She's going to get a full head of steam coming in. She's challenged, knocked off the play. And the Bruins gain control. They send it all the way down. That's going to be tipped, so the Knights have to go back and play it. About 50 seconds left to go here on the power play. Knights pick it up, circling behind their net. Proctor through center ice. They're going to say they could have played it, so Mustachio gives chase. She goes D to D. And the Bruins are going to send it all the way down. That's going to go far enough for icing. With 9:48 left to go here in the first period, we're still scoreless. Knights are going to have 29 seconds left to go here on this first power play. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of the Bruins netminder. Urban's in, take the draw, Bruins control, send it behind their net. 80's going to pick it up. She'll look to move out, gets it as far as the half boards, and now the Bruins do get it out. Halloran's going to pick it up, center ice, little bank play, sends it in the Bruins zone, and they'll look to move out. Little cross ice patch. Hits 30, she loses an edge, and the Knights are going to come up with it. There's Urban clearing the zone. She sends it all the way down, and that's going to be an icing call as well, with 9:21 left to go here in the first period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of Allardine, number 56. We have 2 seconds left on the power play for the Knights, so we'll be at full strength here shortly after the puck drop. Frischella in to take the draw, controlled by the Bruins, steps right up. Shot still flocks wide. Proctor's there in the far corner. Backhandering, centering shot, right in the slot. Here's the shot, hit a leg. 36 picks it up, looks to center. Knights are there, they chip it out. And that's going to go far enough for icing with 9:01 left to go here in the first period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allardine. Frischella is going to face off against Vessel. 50-50 puck there. Bruins come up with it. Nice tie up of the stick. Here's a shot. Save made by Allardine nicely. Flashing the leather on Vessel. 8:53 left to go here in the first period. That was a Class A chance for the Bruins. Allardine beat them. Knights make some changes. Grant steps in against Vessel. Vessel wins the draw. They play it back. Sankey's there. 26, centering pass, covered up by Allardine nicely. She's not taking any chances there as there's a collision in front of the net. No harm, no foul. They'll set up to take this draw again. Circle to Allardine's right. Same crew. 50-50 puck. Proctor looks to move it up. Held in by Mastasio on the half boards. Now Vessel comes up with it. Moves it to the slot. Knocked off her stick. Ryan can't get it out. So they battle for it. Now in the far corner. Bruins pick it up. They'll ring it around. Sankey's going to get there first. Little chip play to get it out. And the race is on. Vessel's going. Ryan picks her pocket. The Bruins do take it back. And they'll look to counter. Crossing center ice. Nice stick there by O'Donnell to Sankey. They get it in the zone. Sankey's still battling for it. Grant's there. Now O'Donnell still. O'Donnell, backhanded play. That's intercepted by Sukup, but Halloran's there to throw right back. Pacino battles with Sankey and Grant. Right at the Bruins blue line. Now 48's going to come up. She's going to circle behind her own net. Take a look. They'll look to counter. Here come the Bruins. Cross ice pass. Misses everybody. Ends up in the Knights zone. O'Donnell's going to have to play that. She's going to ring it around, try it to the other side. Sukup's going to beat everybody there. 21 tries to center, but that's deflected. 48 throws it to Pacino at the point. Here's a shot. Sticked away by Allardine. Sukup picks it up in the near corner. She still has it. Looking for a lane. Throws it back, but Frischella's there. Puck's in her skates. Morey's going to chip it out. They'll get it back to the Bruins line. The Bruins will look to regroup here, try to bring it in as they collide at center ice. Puck's brought in by 80. Now 48 has it. Steps around the net, looking for a lane, Knights have her. keeping her to the outside. She's going to send it in deep. Russell's there. Little chip play. Burns is going to pick it up. The Knights get it. Russell's going to circle behind her own net. Little chip play. That was an awkward bounce off the boards. The Knights can't get it out. Now Moray does. As the Bruins try to get it back in, that bounced around and that's off sides with 6:32 left to go here in the first period. Pretty even match so far. Faceoff's going to be right outside of the Knights' zone here. Moray steps in to take this draw. She wins it. Vogrich comes up with it. She's going to backhand it into the zone. Bruins have to give chase. Number 73. She's going to circle behind her own net. She'll work it up to the half boards. Number 4 is there. She's pushed off the puck. Bruins still get it out. 79 has it on her stick. She's tied up. She gets it in, but Moray's there on the far corner. Knocked off her stick, but Russell's there to pick up the change. She'll look to clear. Held in at the point. 79 backhands it down deep. Moray's there behind the net. Here's a centering pass by the Bruins, but Proctor's going to come out with it. She still has it on her stick. Works around center ice. She's going to get it in deep. 73 for the Bruins in the far corner is going to pick it up. She'll look to counter. Gets it to 4. They're going to clear the zone. Number 4 across the center ice. Still on her stick. She chips it in deep. Moray's there to battle. A little chip play nicely. Proctor's going to pick that up in the near corner. Move it up the half boards. So Wilczek tries to get it out, but it's held in. Puck's loose. And they blow it dead. 5:20 left to go here in the first period. Nice save there by Allarding. There's the face-off. Circle to the right. Nice play there by Urban. Halloran has it on her stick. Across the center ice, sends it in deep. So Wilczek tries to put pressure on. Held in at the point by O'Donnell nicely. She sends it to the near corner. Garrity, backhanded centering shot to Urban. Still loose right in the crease. And the Bruins get it out. 36 across the center ice. Going to step right into the zone. O'Donnell's there to meet her nicely. In the far corner. Nice play. Gets it to Wilczek. Held in at the point by Mastachio. Now Urban's going to pick it up. Full head of steam. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Steps into the zone. Here's a shot. Hit a leg of Pacino. Nice defensive play. Garrity's back there. Now Urban. Pacino tries to get it out. There's a cross-ice pass. That missed. O'Donnell's going to pick it up at her line and send it all the way back down. That's going to go far enough for icing with 4:19 left to go here in the first period. We're still 0-0. Face-off to be in the circle to the right of Allarding. Her blocker and stick side. Grant against Vessel in the face-off dot. They slap at it, 50-50 puck. Still loose. Bruins going to send it in deep. Grant's there in the far corner. She's battling with Vessel. They move it to the near corner. Proctor's there. Look to get it out. Bouncing puck. Ryan backhands it to center ice where the Bruins take it back over. Vessel sidesteps a hit, but nice stick there by Ryan. As the Bruins still move in. It's still loose. Ryan comes up with it. Tries to get it out. Hits some skates. Now Sankey picks it up. Across the center ice, picking up speed. Steps into the zone. She sends it. That shot goes wide. Grant picks it up in the far corner. Chips it a little bit deeper, but the Bruins will look to throw it out. I'm going to say that's tipped. So the Knights have to play it. Proctor's back to get it. She's going to get pressured here, though, and she's going to move it out of the zone. Grant gets it to Ryan. Little backhand play back to Grant, right in the slot, but she's smothered by Bruins. Still loose. Sankey, shot. Goes wide. Ryan's going to pick it up. Backhanded shot. Deflects. Still loose on the side of the net. Now they battle for it. Still loose. Pacino's going to come up with it. Ryan steals it momentarily. Now Pacino moves it up to the half boards where they're met. Pacino gets it back. Full head of steam. 2-on-1. Crossing center ice. 15. Pacino. Little drop pass to 48. Steps right up. Shot. Save made. And the rebound's loose. They're all over it. And they tried to glove it in nicely. But it was already whistled dead with 2:47 left to go in the first period as this game's heating up. Face-off's going to be in the circle to the left of Allardine. Looks like Moore is going to step in for the Knights. She'll go against number 79. We got a little equipment timeout, it looks like. A little neck guard action. Got that squared away. We'll get the puck drop here. 50-50 puck. Still loose. Nice kick there to Mustachio. Bruins come up with it. Mustachio moves it through the slot, but it's knocked off her stick. She's forced to circle back to center ice. And Bruins look to move in, and do. 48 has it on her stick, right through the circle. Centering pass to the slot. Here's a shot. Save made. Sukup was on the doorstep, but Allardine gives no rebound with 2:26 left to go here in the first period. Face-off to be the circle to the left of Allardine. Moore steps in against 79 of the Bruins. Bruins control. Play it back to the point to 38. Here's a shot. Just saved by Allardine as she was standing up. She'll give no rebound. They'll try this again with 2:21 left to go in the first. No changes, same crews. Puck drop. Knights are going to come out. Vogrich chips it out. That may go a little too far, and it does. That's going to be icing with 2:14 left to go here in the first period. Face-off, circle to the left, or glove side of Allardine. Moray to step in. Bruins get it. Here's a shot. Blocked away. Another shot. That goes wide. Bruins have it. Wraparound shot. Diving, sprawling, defensive play by the Knights. Get it out. Vogrich looks to clear and does. Now the race is on. She crosses center ice. She's moved off the puck, but Moray picks it up. She steps right in the zone. Moray on her stick. Centering pass. Hit the side of the net. Bruins come up with it. 38 has it. Cross ice past the 4. She tries to step in and does, but she's taken down. They're going to call that offsides, I believe, with 1:39 left to go here in the first period. Get a face-off right in front of the Knights bench, just outside of their zone. Urban steps in for the Knights, take the face-off against Vessel, 28 of the Bruins. Vessel wins it. Knights... Bruins try to send it in, but that ricochets up and into the Knights bench, so they'll try it again. They'll move that to center ice. This is the Bruins player that threw it out of play. Now Urban tries to slap it in, but the Bruins control. Pacino sends it to the Knights line. They send it right back out. Now Pacino has it at her line again, cross ice pass. Catches 26. She's going to step in. Knocked down. Pitchforks it forward. Centering play, still loose. 36 picks it up. She's harassed by Urban. Now Halloran helps out. Vessel picks it up, moves right to the slot. Here's a shot. Save made by Allardine. Urban looks to push it out and does. Gets it past Pacino, and the race is on. They call that icing. I thought Pacino touched it, but I'm not a ref. What do I know? 1:02 left to go here in the first period. We'll get a face-off circle to the right of Allardine. Looks like Grant will step in for the Knights against 79 of the Bruins. Slapped further by Grant, and the race is on. That's going to clear it. Ryan goes down trying. Bruins, that would have been offsides, I think, because it did clear the zone, but Ryan picks it up, clears the zone. Still has it on her stick. Looking for something, somewhere to go with it. Now Sankey slaps it to center ice. And that's going to be a penalty. A little pushing and shoving after with 30.9 seconds to go here. We'll see what the call on the penalty is. So Sankey, 27, is going to go off 2 minutes for roughing. This will be a big penalty kill here for the Knights. Grant's going to step in to take it against Vessel. Grant wins it. Still loose, though. Vessel comes up with it momentarily. She tries to play it back to the point and does to Pacino. Pacino has it. It's going to step up. Slap shot. Deflects. Nice save by Allardine. Vessel picks up the rebound. Behind the net. Play it back to the point. Here it comes. That shot goes well over the net. Lily's going to get, or Pacino holds it in. Now Ryan picks it up. Little chip play. Can't get it out. Pacino again. Proctor's going to finish the job and send it out. That horn signifies the end of the first period. Pretty even period thus far. We'll be back with the puck drop to start the second. All right, folks, here we go. Get ready to start the second period. Teams are switching sides as we speak. Looks like we'll have Grant out there to take the opening face-off against Vessel. Minute 30 left of penalty kill time for the Knights. Vessel controls, but the Knights get it in. There's Ryan on the forecheck. Bruins get it out, send it in, but Proctor's there, tying up a stick. Now the Bruins send it in deep. Vessel picks it up in the far corner. Looking for a lane, sends it back to Pacino at the point. She circles, still on her stick, sends it down low to Vessel. Looking for a lane. Steps right in the slot. Here's a shot. They score. With 12:30 left to go here in the second period, Bruins lead it 1-0. All right, folks, here we go. We'll be looking for a strong offensive response here by the Knights. Morey's going to step in against Vessel. They whistle that dead after they drop it. Got an issue with the clock momentarily. They'll drop it again. They're good to go. Try it again. As they whack at it, Morey comes up with it nicely. Mustachio moves it past the line, cross center, steps into the zone, drops it to 48, now to Vessel. Vessel throws it back to 73 at the point. There's a centering pass, that deflects wide. 48 picks it up on the side of the net, and Morey's going to move that out to the corner. Bruins get it. Centering pass, still loose, 79, turnaround shot. That went wide. They're looking for a lane. Vessel has it. Circles behind the net. Still on her stick as she battles for it. Fighting off checks, tries to bring it to the front. Here's a shot, deflects over the net. Now Mustachio's going to pinch. Centering pass, that's broken up nicely by O'Donnell. She'll reverse it to the half boards. Fischella's going to get there, but tied up. Can't get it out. Vessel chips it deep. She'll pick it up at the goal line. Try to step to the front in the slot. That shot deflects over the net. 48 picks it up. She missed it. Vessel on the backhand, shoots, and that hit the post or the crossbar. Held in at the point by 73. And Vessel just kicks it past her stick, and Mustachio's forced past center ice, and she'll just chip it right back in. Morey's there. She loses it. 48 picks it up. Centering pass. Right to 10 in the slot. That deflects. Knights are just looking to clear it at this point. Mustachio forced back to her own line, and they'll regroup. There's 80. Cross ice pass. A little bit behind. 48's going to pick up the change and send it deep. Knights reverse it. And that ricochets all the way back to center ice, where Pacino has to play it back to her line. She'll go D to D with 80. Urban's there. Now the Knights pick it up. Halloran sends it in. That's sticked away by number 1, the Bruins netminder. Pacino comes out, and she'll look to move it. And does. Straight through center ice. Steps into the zone, still on Pacino's stick. She's down in the near corner. Centering pass. Urban's there, and Urban's going to clear the puck. 80 forced back to center. She'll look to regroup, and she sends it in. Proctor's got to go get it. Proctor with a little bit of time. Not that much time as she's met. Now Vessel takes it. Held in by 73. Here's a shot. Blocker save. Another shot. It was a save, but it was whistled. I don't know. They may have a penalty here. Yeah, it's going to be a cross check. I don't know on who. Looks like Joey Burns might be the guilty party here, number 2 for the Bruins. So the Knights are going to go for power play here. Burns 2 minutes, cross check. 9:57 left to go here in the second period. Bruins up 1-0. Knights are going to put their power play unit out. Face-off's going to be the dot right in front of the Bruins bench, just outside of the Knights zone. Grant against Vessel. Vessel wins it back to 73. 73 tries to push it in. She gets it in. Bruins move right to the slot. 79 takes a shot. That Deflects wide. She picks up the rebound, tries to move it up front. Still looking for a lane. She reverses to the backhand. Oh, that's Vessel, I'm sorry. They'll play it back to the point. There's 73. That shot goes wide. 79, centering pass. Hit Russell. 79 gets it back, sends it in, but Vessel's going to pick it up. She's got to deal with the linesman there, or the ref a little bit. Held in at the point. They shoot it. Ellardine's going to cover up, give no rebound. The Knights will look to regroup here with 9:19 left to go here in the second period. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Ellardine. Urban steps in for the Knights, take the faceoff. There's a slap shot that went wide. Knights look to push it out. Morey's there. Now Halloran has it in the near corner. Tries to push it up. Vessel holds it in. Vessel on her stick. Backhanded shot, still loose. And they score. They hammer it home. Can't get the number. It looks like 73 or 79 on the doorstep. Unattended. And she pounds it home for the second goal. Short-handed one. 9:02 left to go here in the second period. Bruins up 2-0. Urban to step in, take the face off for the Knights. Gonna need a strong offensive push here. Vessel gets it to Mustachio, to Pacino, and back to Vessel, crossing center ice, picking up speed. O'Donnell lost an edge. Vessel goes right around her, steps right in the slot, backhand shot. What a save by Ellardine. Puck deflects. Urban looks to clear it out. That's misplayed by Pacino. And Vogrich to send it in. 79 for the Bruins, circles and the half boards. Looks to push it up, gets it to Vessel, crossing the line. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Vessel steps into the zone. Still on her stick. She's going to hold up, move the slot. Shot, save made by Ellardine. Vessel picks up the rebound. She got all the time in the world. There's another shot. Saved by Ellardine. Mustachio tries to center it. Still has it. Steps right up. Here's a shot. Save made by Ellardine. And the Knights do get it out. Pacino forced to circle behind her own net. She's being chased by Vogrich. She sends it up. 48's there. She'll look to get out. Crossing center ice. Steps right in the Knight zone. Steps around. Centering pass. Still loose. Ellardine diving with the save. A little pushing and shoving afterwards. 7:52 left to go here in the first period. 2-0 Bruins. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left or glove side of Ellardine. Looks like Sukup and Bartos to take the draw. Bruins win it. Back to 38. Bruins have it. Centering pass. 80's got it right in the slot. That shot deflects wide. Bruins pick it up behind the net. They'll look to move it up front. It's still loose. Ellardine with it. What a save! And it was still loose, and he covered it up with her arm. Unbelievable play. 7:32 left to go here in the second. Bartos again, take the draw. Controlled by the Bruins. They'll throw it in wide of the net. Rebound comes to the side. They'll look to push it to the front, but can't get there. Nice trying to clear it. There's Bartos, or Sankey, I'm sorry. She does get it out. That was Sawilczak with a nice play to get it out. I'm sorry, Garrity giving chase on the forecheck. Here comes 80. Moving out of her own zone. Crossing center ice. Still on her stick. Tries to sidestep a couple of Knights, can't do it. Tied up, and Ryan moves the puck out nicely. Gets it to Sankey. Into Ryan. But broken up by the Bruins. Now the Bruins will look to counter. Backhanded into the zone. There's Russell. Just missed Ryan with the pass. That's going to go down, but it won't be far enough for icing. 38's going to have to play it. She's going to circle and change direction behind her own net. She'll look to move it out. Russell's going to hold it at the point. Here's a shot. That deflects out front. Sankey's going to go get there. She's looking for a lane. Center, and the Bruins are there, and they get it out. 38 looking to clear the zone, and does on her own. Steps past center ice. Side steps around to Chuck. Still on her stick. She's going to circle behind the net, looking for her lane. Steps right up. Here's a shot. Save made by Ellardine. Knights look to get it out. There's Ryan. Can't get it out. Battling with Vessel on the near boards. Vessel sends it deep. Now Grant's there. Bruins get it. Shot. Save made. Knights get it out. And the race is on. But Mustachio's going to beat everybody there for the Bruins. She's tied up by Ryan. Ryan to her knees, but still able to push it through. Sankey gave a little extra help there. 73 is going to have to circle for the Bruins. She'll look to move out and does, but that's going to be intercepted momentarily by the Knights. Now Vessel moves it to number 4. Vessel comes up with it. She's going to move right in the slot, sidesteps a hit. Nice play there by O'Donnell. Defensively, shutting down that attack of Vessel. The Knights get it out. 73 tries to throw it back in. That's gloved down by Morey. Now Vessel has it. She looks to turn. Taken off the puck nicely by Morey, but Vessel's going to get it back. Now Proctor sees her in the far corner. Moves it up. 73 holds it in. Pinch it. Here's a shot. That deflects down. Vessel has it behind the net. Sidesteps a check. Tries to look to get it to the center. She lost it. O'Donnell has it. She's going to move out. Here goes O'Donnell, and she's just going to send it all the way down for icing with 4:52 left to go here in the second period. Face off in the circle to the right of Ellarding. Morey step in against 79 of the Bruins. 79 tries to slap it on goal, never got there. She comes up with it again on the back end. Here's a shot, goes wide. Bruins try to center it. Nice stick there by O'Donnell again, and she'll clear it. That might go far enough for icing, and no, it won't. They'll need to play it. 38 behind her net, harassed by Frischella as she's tied up. Knights come in, Morey, and she's tied up. Now 38 to try to move it up to the half boards. The Knights are there. They send it in deep. Morey, centering pass. Never got there. Goes behind the net. Pacino has it on her stick. She'll have to reverse to the near side. She's going to reverse again to try the far side. She's got a little bit more ice there. She's going to come cruising out of the zone. Here she goes, picking up speed. Steps around the check. Steps right into the zone. Still on her stick and broken up at the last minute. Now Frischella picks up the change. She comes charging out of the Knight zone. Crossing center ice. She'll send it in deep. Nicely. 38 for the Bruins to go get it as the Knights making wholesale changes here. Morey on the forecheck. Just missed it, hit her skates. There's a backhanded play by Bartos. And the Knights send it back in. They'll have to tag up, and they do. Now Pacino sends it all the way down. They'll say no icing on that, as Halloran moves her opponent off the puck. Comes loose, right to the slot. Burns with the shot. Ellerton diving with the save. Covers up with 3:24 left to go here in the second period. Still 2-0 Bruins. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Ellarding. Her blocker and stick side. Urban controls. But the Bruins try to center it. They have it. There's a shot. Covered up nicely. Chest save by Ellarding. She gives no rebound there. 3:18 to go. Face off, they'll move it to the circle to the left of Ellarding, her glove side. Urban wins that face off, gets it to the center of Garrity. Nice lift of the stick. Crossing center ice. Nice play. She'll backhand it in. The Bruins get it back. They'll look to move out. And they do. 10 has it. She'll send it in, but she was far short of center ice, but no icing. Bruins come up with it. They play it back to the point. That's going to be a penalty on Grant. Bruins step up. Sukup, here's a shot. Goes up on top of the net and rolls off. 48's going to pick it up. Still have it. Bruins have it. Goalie's on the bench. Extra skater. 73 steps right up to the dot. Here's a shot. Save made. And now they do whistle it dead wisely. With 2:36 left to go here in the second period, let's see what the call is to Grant. All right, folks, Grant gets 2 minutes. Looked like a check from behind there. Be a big penalty for the Knights to kill off here. Mustachio has it as the Bruins won the faceoff. Mustachio circles, going to step down the half courts. There's a shot that deflects wide. Vessel's going to pick it up. I'm sorry, that's Sukup in the far corner, centering to Vessel off her skates. O'Donnell has it. She's tied up. Mustachio's going to hold it in at the point. She still has it. She's going to send it down deep, but O'Donnell's there nicely. but it'll be held in by Mustachio, number 18. She still has it. Muscles her way in, tries to get to the front, but O'Donnell's there. O'Donnell's knocked down, no call. Mustachio's battling with Vogrich now. Sent into the near corner. Vessel picks it up, moves to the slot on the backhand. Here's a shot, save made. Now the Knights do get it out of there. Vessel behind the net, looking for a lane. Still has it. One hand on the stick, on the backhand, finds 38. That pass never really connected the way that they wanted. Mustachio's going to pinch. Centering pass. Vessel was tied up. Here's a shot. That goes wide by the Bruins. They got the hop. So they battle for it. And the near boards. Still fighting for it. Sukup comes up with it. She's forced to turn. In the near corner. Still on her stick. Sends it to the line at the slot, 79. Blocker save by Ellerdean. Vessel picks it up in the far corner. Now the half boards. Around the circles. Moves to the slot. Still on her stick. Can't find a lane. Backhands it to Mustachio. Mustachio can't, and O'Donnell looks to get it out. And finally the Knights get it out. The Bruins have to regroup back at center ice. That pass misfires. Moray kick to the stick. Nice play. She's hauled down. And that's going to be a penalty. Heck of an individual effort there by Moray. With 45 seconds to go here in the second period, the Knights would get a power play here momentarily. So that's going to be 18. Mustachio going 2 minutes for a hook. So we'll have 4-on-4 play here for 9 seconds. Then the Knights will go on a power play. 45 seconds to go here in the second period. Knights down by 2. Sankey to take the draw. Backhands it to the slot. But the Bruins move it out. 80 has it on her stick as she circles around the back of the net. Gets it to Burns. A little chip play. And here come the Bruins. Now the Knights are on a power play. Bruins shot. Covered up by Ellerdean nicely. She's going to just cover up for a face-off with 30.5 seconds to go here in the second. Grant's going to step in here, take the draw for the Knights. She wins it. But Burns is going to take that for the Bruins. Tries to center it. Knocked out of there. And Russell sends it out of the zone. Now the race is on. Sankey gives chase. Bruins pick it up. It looks like Montgomery, 73. Sends it to center ice. Sankey and Grant are there. They move it past. Montgomery on the backhand to Burns, number 2. She's going to chip it in deep, and the race is on. Burns against Proctor in the far corner. Proctor's going to rub Burns off the puck. Proctor comes up with it on the near side. That horn signifies the end of the second period. We'll be back with the puck drop to start the third. Bruins are up 2-0. All right, folks, here we go. Get ready for the start of the third period. Grant's going to step in. Knights have 1:15 left to go on the power play here. They're going to need one to get back in this thing. Third period starting. Ryan picks it up off the faceoff, steps right in the zone. That shot stick down and covered up by the Bruins. They'll go for a faceoff. So the Knights will get an offensive zone faceoff. So we'll take that. With 12:53 left to go here in the second period. Faceoff will be in the circle to the left of number 1, the Bruins netminder. Grant steps in for the Knights. She wins it back to Halloran, who's going to send it in deep. Sankey's going to pick it up on the far side of the net. Look to center it. Can't get it there. Still loose. Now it's in the crease and covered up by the Bruins netminder before there was another opportunity. That's what the Knights need to do. Keep pushing it towards the front of the net. Face-off will be in the circle to the right of the Bruins netminder. Knights making late changes. They drop the puck anyway. That's going to be a penalty. Here's a shot blocker save by the Bruins netminder. Let them touch it, and they do. So the Knights are going to get a 5-on-3 here for 48 seconds. 77 is going to go off for the Bruins. I'm not sure exactly what the call is. It looked like a charge. Face-off will be in the circle to the right of the netminder. I didn't see the refs make any sort of signal, but it's going to be... They never really made a signal on what it was. But we'll see here momentarily. Now there's more discussion going on. We'll be back with the call here momentarily. So that's a 2 and 10 for 77, I believe. Joey Burns steps in to take the 2-minute penalty to serve that. So the Knights will get a 5-on-3 here with 48 seconds. This is the opportunity that they're looking for. Grant against Vessel. Vessel's going to win it. Bruins push it up, but held in by Russell. She sends it. Grant has it. She's knocked down. 38 for the Bruins has it. She's going to chip it up. Russell's there. Here's a shot. Blocker save. And covered up nicely by number 1, the Bruins netminder. 12:18 to go. Fan cam to Tanya Irvin. Hi. Face-off will be in the circle to the right of the Bruins goal. Vessel wins it again. Goes right to the net, though. Grant was there. She's knocked down. It's hockey. That's what they do here. We'll try this one again. 50-50 puck. Knights come up with it. Ryan sends it to Russell. To Proctor at the D. Here's a shot. Kick save. Proctor's going to pick up the rebound. Centering play. And it's just going to be covered up by the Bruins netminder. She'll go for a faceoff. 12:06 left to go here in the third. We have 21 seconds on the first penalty minute, 33 on the second. Faceoff, circle to the left. Knights come up with it. Centering play. Sankey still has it in the near corner. She got time. Takes a look. Sends it to Proctor at the point. Gets it to Ron. That's a horrible call, but whatever. They'll call that offsides. Faceoff just be outside of the Bruins net line there. Morey step in for the Knights. They'll call that offsides. Morey gets it in. Bruins get it out. Now Proctor sends it right back in. And the race is on. Pacino picks it up in the far corner. She'll look to move out. Sidesteps a hit. Now it's a 5-on-4 power play. Home run pass connects. 79's got it on a breakaway. Steps right in on the backhand. Scores. 11:36. Little defensive breakdown by the Knights. The Bruins made them pay. 3-0 Bruins on that shorthanded goal. All right, folks, here we go. Morey step in with Vessel. Morey wins the draw cleanly. Halloran looks to move it up. She's going to get it as they battle for it. Now Vogrich will move it in. And the Bruins give chase. 38 picks it up in the far corner. Looks to move it up. O'Donnell's there. She holds it in as they still battle for it. O'Donnell, nice to Vogrich. Here's a shot. That went wide. Vessel looks to ring it around the other side. It's going to be met by Vogrich at the half boards. Plays it up to O'Donnell. Send it in deep behind the net. 73 picks it up. Moved off her stick nicely by Morey. Now Vogrich. We got a penalty. It's going to be a penalty, I assume, on the Knights at this point. We'll see what the call is momentarily. So that's going to be a roughing call on Morey. They'll move the face-off out of the Bruins' end. The dot. There's a face-off. Vogrich still fighting for it. Bruins come up with it. 79 picking up steam. Comes in. She still has it on her stick, but she's muscled off nicely by Halloran. Now Vessel comes in. They'll try to move it in to the slot. Vessel knocked off her stick. Montgomery holds it in. Sends it to 38 to Vessel. Steps around to check on the backhand. That shot goes wide. They're 4-on-4 here. Now the Bruins get the power play. Vessel tries to step around. Something cute. Couldn't do it. And Halloran clears the puck nicely. 38 back to her own end. She'll retreat behind her net. Take a look. Look to counter. Move it up the boards. That misfires. Vogrich holds it in nicely. That's sticked away by number 1. The Bruins netminder. There's a big hit. Comes up to... There's a blocker safe. Lucella's going to come off. She looks like she's hurting after that hit. Here's the race on. Vessel's going to get it. She's hacked down there by Proctor, who looks to clear the puck. And they're going to call penalty there. A trip. So now the Bruins will get a 5-on-3 for 54 seconds. Face-off will be in the dot just outside of the Knights zone. That's Proctor, 2 minutes for tripping. So the Bruins have a 5-on-3 for 54 seconds. Sankey steps in to take the draw. Bruins get it. They battle for it. 36 comes up with it. Here's a shot. Save made. Still loose on the backhand. Now Allarding's going to cover up. And there's the pushing and shoving, as these games normally do. 9:40 left to go here in the third period. And the refs are going to fix the net here. We'll get a face-off circle to the right of Allarding. Sankey steps in. Net's fixed. Puck's dropped. Bruins control. Back to Pacino at the point. She takes her time. Now she takes the ice. Steps right up to the slot. Here's a shot. She doesn't miss on that one and scores. Top shelf, glove side. There's just no defense to cover that up. 9:30 left to go here in the third period. Bruins starting to pull away. So the Bruins still on a power play here. Urban steps in, takes the face off. She controls. Sankey fights through some chucks, steps right in the Bruins zone. There's a shot, sticked away by number 1. Bruins not mind her. Now the Bruins look to move out and do. Steps around an O'Donnell check, but forced to the outside nicely. That's a nice defensive play again by O'Donnell. She pins her player up on the boards. Bruins come out with it. Nice stick there by Halloran. Bruins send it in deep, just sitting there in the near corner. 26 has it, looking for a lane, sends it to 10. Here's a shot that hit a leg. Urban picks it up, and she'll clear the zone. And that goes all the way down for icing with 8:48 left to go here in the third period. It's 4-0 Bruins. Face-off in the circle to the right of Allarding. Urban steps in against 79 of the Bruins. Bruins control. Here's a shot. Sticked away by O'Donnell. Now Vogrich tries to backhand it up, and Mustachio holds it in. Here's a shot. Blocker save. Still loose right in the slot. It's knocked out of there. O'Donnell, nice play. And she clears the puck, and that's going to go all the way down for icing with 8:31 left to go here in the third period. The Knights still have 38 seconds to kill off on the penalty kill. Grant steps in to take the draw, circle to the right. Allarding against 79. Bruins control. Goes to the slot. Knights get it to the line, held in. Here's a shot. That goes wide. 79, centering pass, deflects. Burns picks it up. Number 2, chips it up to the half boards. Nice trying to get it out. O'Donnell does. She has it on her stick. Charging out of the past center ice, steps into the zone. That's going to be offsides, as Grant was about a foot over the line. 8:09 left to go here in the third period. Faceoff would just be outside of the Bruins zone. Grant take this draw. Tries to slap it in, but the Bruins control. Now the Knights do get it in, but the Bruins come storming out. There's 38 crossing the Knights line. Still on her stick. She's going to circle back at the dot. Steps right up. Here's a shot. Nice save by Allarding. 38, another shot. Saved by Allarding, and a third save. Now the puck trickles wide. Vessel picks it up in the far corner. She'll look to throw it to the near corner. And 80's going to get there for the Bruins. Send it to Vessel behind the net. They'll look to circle. Steps around the check. Steps right up in the slot. And it's wide open. They whistle it dead because the net came off with 7:38 left to go here in the third. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of Allarding. I'm sorry. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the right of Allarding. Grant steps in against Vessel. Bruins control. Back to Mustachio at the point. She'll circle around. She's tied up by Ryan. Ryan pushes her into the glass as they battle. These two girls played together, so they're familiar with each other. Nice backhanded play there by O'Donnell. Mustachio comes up with it. Tries to move it to the slot. Just rolls off her stick. She still has it. Still moving. Knocked off her stick nicely by O'Donnell. We're going to get a penalty. Could be a penalty on the Knights. 66 Ryan goes off, 2 minutes hooking. Now all of a sudden they're calling it pretty tight. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but 7:14 left to go here in the third. Urban steps in. 50-50 puck. Knights come up with it momentarily. Still loose. Nice play by Urban. Proctor gives chase in the far corner. She'll move it up, but held in at the point. Mustachio moves it to the dot. Here's a shot. Save made by Ellerton. She's going to give no rebound there with 7:02 left to go here in the third period. 4-0 Bruins. Urban steps in again, take the draw. She ties up her person. Russell picks up the change. Can't get it out as it deflects. They move it in, but the Knights throw it out. Here's a shot. Gloved in there easily by Ellerton. She makes it look so easy sometimes. She'll hold on. 6:51 to go in the third. Face-off circle to the left. Urban to take it. They drop it. Urban wasn't even in there. They dropped it. Bruins play it back to the Pacino at the point. She tries to get it in. Knights are there. Bartosz tries to get it out. She gets it to Urban. Urban does get it out. And the Bruins force back to their own line. Mustachio. She catches Sukup. Crossing center ice. Dances around a check. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Number 10's going to pick it up for the Bruins. Centers it. Sukup. Shot. Kick save. Nice save. And the Knights get it out. Got a minute left on penalty kill time. 73 retreats to her own end. She's going to look to move out. Vogrich intercepts that pass right in the slot. Now Sawilczuk had it. Her shot went wide. Bruins look to push it out. Held in by Russell momentarily. Now the Bruins try to push out again. And this time they do. Knights give chase. Vogrich will send it back to the line. Sawilczuk's there. She's going to fight for it. But picked up by Sukup. Tries to dance around a check. Can't quite do it. Vogrich pushed off the puck. And the Bruins send it in deep. Russell backhands it up blindly. Bruins come up with it. Try to dance around a check. 38 can't do it. Proctor picks it up behind her net. She'll look to push it out and does clear the zone. Bruins back to center ice. Now they'll send it right back in. Proctor's there. She moves it out to center ice where 38 will have to regroup. She catches 80. And Sukup chips it in. Knights send it right out. As the Bruins try to bring it back in. Here's 79. Steps right in. She's all alone. Right in the slot. Steps up. Low shot. Ellerton with the save. No rebound. Unbelievable play. With 4:59 left to go here in the third period. Bruins up by 4. Face-off's going to be in the circle to the right of Ellerton. Moray stops in to take the draw. Both teams at full strength. Halloran picks it up. She tries to clear the zone and does. That goes back to Pacino and just over her stick. She's forced to circle behind her own net. She'll reverse there. Looking for a lane. She's got a lot of ice. Cross ice pass. Catches 79 at center ice. Going to step right into the zone. Still has it. Knocked off of her nicely by O'Donnell. Now Moray gets it and she tries to get it out, but that's held in by Vessel. She'll send it in deep. Burns is there. Burns taken down. No call. Knights get it out. There's Garrity giving chase. Mustachio forced back behind her net. She'll look to move out. Nice play there by Garrity. Make her make a play, and she made a bad pass. Bruins get it back in. Sankey right at center ice. Rolls off her stick. Burns has it for the Bruins. Goes cross ice to 26. Steps into the Knight zone. Still on her stick. Now it's in the skates. There's number 10. There's a shot. Chest saved by Ellerton. She'll just hang on. 3:45 to go here in the third. Face-off. Circle to the right of Ellerton. Grant steps in to take the draw. Bruins get it. Backhanded shot. Never quite got there. Proctor breaks that up. She'll send it to the far boards. Mustachio sends it in deep. Bruins come up with it. Proctor with a block. Backhanded play. Catches Ryan on the half boards. Ryan chips it a little bit further. Still loose. Mustachio. Ryan goes down. And the Knights get it out. Bruins look to move it right back in, though, and do. Here's 4. She gets it in deep. Proctor's there. They battle for it. Moved to 73. That's broken up by Proctor. Goes to center ice and the race is on. Mustachio's going to beat everybody there. She'll chip it up. Bruins will move right back in. Proctor's there. She's going to move it up to the outside. Sankey at center ice on the backhand. Send it a little bit deeper into the Bruin zone, but 73's there. She's going to regroup behind her own net. Home run pass connects, but number 4 is taken down by Russell. But 26 has it. Now the Knights look to move it out. Here's Grant. She's got room. She could step right up. Right here, there's a shot. Save made. Ryan on the backhand. Missed the net. 73 looks to push it out. O'Donnell's going to hold it in at the point. Still has it. Now the Bruins do chip it out. They send it all the way down. And that's going to be far enough for icing with 2:14 left to go here in the third. Faceoff's going to be in the circle to the left of number 1, the Bruins netminder. See who steps in. Looks like 79 against Urban, 43. Bruins control. Urban gets it back. She tries a shot, but that deflects. Bruins look to move it out. 80 has it on her stick. Cross ice pass. Connects. They move right in. Nice play there by O'Donnell, though, staving off that opportunity. Bruins hold it in. They send it in deep. Urban's there. Urban rings it around the boards. 80 from the Bruins. Sends it back in deep. 48 has it. Centering play. Tied up. Still loose. And O'Donnell hooked. Almost clothesline there. And they're going to make a call there. So with 1:34 left to go, it's going to be a hooking call. We'll see who gets it. So it's going to be 79 gets it 2 minutes for hooking in a 4-0 game. Coach is freaking out on the Bruins side. I think he always kind of does. Moray, take the draw. She's going to come up with it. Cross the center ice. Picking up speed, steps in. She's moved off the puck. Now Vessel, little chip play. Steps around the check now. She's off and running. Short-handed, steps in. All alone, but Proctor with a nice stick, staving off that opportunity. Vessel still holds it, tries to center it. Proctor picks that off as well. Now Proctor off out of the zone. Bruins send it right back in. Vogrich is there. She gets it to Moray. Vessel still battling for it. Russell trying to chip it out. Now Russell does get it out, and the race is on. And Moray's there. But 38 for the Bruins still too. Moray sends it in deep. Pacino's going to pick it up. She'll circle behind her net. Final minute of the game. Pacino coming up on the near side. Still on her stick. Moving right in. Pacino steps into the night zone. Short-handed. Looking for a lane. Centering pass. Hit some skates, but Allerding's going to dive out to cover that up, staving off any further chances. And she'll go for a face-off. 35.9 seconds to go here in this game. Bruins up by a 4 spot. Face-off's going to be in the circle to the right of Allarding. Grant will step in against number 10 for the Bruins. Grant comes up with it, but the Bruins take it right back. Now Halloran has it on the near side. She'll chip it up, only to the line, but it's sent right back in by the Bruins. Halloran's there to retreat. She'll try the other side. She gets it to Ryan. Ryan, little chip play. Bruins hold it in. Right in the slot. Now Halloran picks it up. She's going to clear the zone. 10 seconds to go. And the Bruins will send it in. O'Donnell's going to pick that up. That's just about going to do it for us here, folks. As O'Donnell will send it in the Bruins' end. And that horn signifies the end of the game. So the final here in Addison is the Bruins 4, the Knights 0. Pretty good game. Nice hockey weekend. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time, folks.